Hey my lovelies, welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the daily vibration. So if you are new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. My name is Cosmo and we are going to be doing the daily vibration for today, February 1st, 2021. Can y'all imagine we are already at the second month of a calendar year? Yeah, it kind of flew by, right? And so, yeah, we're not looking at my face today. I did not feel like doing hair and all of that stuff. You know, I pre-record these videos the day before, so it's literally rainy and wet here on this Sunday afternoon as I'm preparing the daily vibration for Monday morning. I did not feel like getting all dressed up today, guys. So on that note, we're just going to go ahead and show you the cards today so you can get the message, but also get the images that the messages are going to be related to, right? So remember, my loves, that first of all, you do need to know that energy is fluid, which means that whenever you click on this message, if it vibrates and it resonates with you, you take what you need and you leave what you do not. You are not to get stuck in any energetic pattern. You can always jump states if you need to, because you can't be happy or sad at the same time. All right, so let's start off today. A few announcements, my love. Keeping in mind that we are now in retrograde season. Okay, Mercury's in retrograde and went into retrograde on Saturday, the 30th, okay? And it will be out of retrograde at about the 20th of this month. So let's take a look and see. I was shuffling the message today for you using the Moonology deck because today is Monday and it is ruled by the moon. So I figured the message should come from the Moonology deck today. And a message from the ancestors came out. So this was actually in the wrong deck and it was the only card and it jumped out. So I wanted to make sure that we grabbed it because nothing is by coincidence. So today the medicine mother is showing up, saying to honor your inner knowing. That's trusting your intuition today. So the name of the game is going to be trusting your intuition today. Okay, so let's break down the energy, which you can pay attention to, and what is probably going to be popping off as far as the numeric values is considered today, right? So first of all, it's February 1st. So February vibrates the number 8, and the date, the 1st, actually vibrates on the number 1. The year 2021 vibrates on the number 5, and Monday vibrates on the number 9. So if you think about it, we have all planes on deck today as far as energy is concerned. We got the soul plane with the number 8 and the number 5, and we also have the physical plane with the number 1, and then the mental plane with the number 9. Okay, and so starting off by knowing that the moon is going to be entering Libra. It entered Libra early this morning. So with the moon being in Libra, 7th house energy, this is about relationships, right? Balancing, being peaceful, feeling the need to make sure that your relationships and your partnerships are at peace, right? So peace at all costs. Now, sometimes this could be a problem because then you are a people pleaser and not really standing up for your beliefs. You just want to save face and not argue. So you tend to just give in. So you want to be mindful of that energy today, okay? The sun is in Aquarius. So everybody thinks, you know, independently, may want to rebel against any energy or anyone or anything that's trying to oppress them, with the sun being in Aquarius, because Aquarius is about liberation and freedom, right? Okay, so let's start off with the number 8 today, right? Now, number 8 is soul plane energy, which means we're tapping into your spiritual plane energy. It also symbolizes new beginnings, right? So some of the things that you can look at for today as you're dealing with the number 8 is new beginnings, you know, endings and then things beginning anew. Wisdom, on the spiritual end is also one of the things that the number 8 is related to in numerology, right? So you're gonna find today that it may be important for you to find your independence, okay, for what's happening on this physical realm, okay? So you want to find your independence, doing things anew, stepping out of your comfort zone and maybe trying something different today may be key for some of you, okay? Keep in mind, because with the number 8, you can be balancing or trying to balance ego and spirit, logical and spiritual. Okay, so keep that in mind today. Check into both aspects of yourself, the logical aspect and the spiritual aspect, to see if you're in harmony with what you need to do before taking a step or making an action, right? Consistency, okay, is going to be in the ear for some of you today, as well as with inconsistent energy for the people that are not doing their work. So, which means if you know somebody's inconsistent, you may not want to ask for help today if you know they're not going to show up on time, okay? So keep that in mind. You can save yourself a whole bunch of trouble, being frustrated and stuff, if you just operate with whom people show you they are, okay? Now, finances and money may be in the atmosphere for some of you today, dealing with the number 8, okay? And you also want to be mindful for any codependent energy within the number 8. So be mindful of codependent energy also, okay? It is okay for you to help another, but not to the detriment of them just codependent on you financially, mentally, or emotionally, where they can't stand on their own feet, okay? So, popping off on the physical plane, we got the number 1. This is all about foundation, especially foundation about your personality. This is the creative aspect of you, okay? And it's expression, the way you express yourself creatively, okay, to the outside world. Now, I want to say number 1 is all about creation. So the question is, what are you creating today? Not just on a physical level, but what are you creating mentally? What are you creating emotionally, right? Because you have some people, my love, that's not going to be so much creating their own things today, but they will want to pull from the energy in which you were creating. So when you're creating your world or your reality or your experiences today, make sure you pay attention to the energetic vampires that are not creating their own reality, okay? Now, tapping in, my lovelies, to number 5 on the soul plane. This is the center of your birth chart when you do numerology. And this can be, you know, correlation with the heart chakra. But number 5 is all about change. So we're talking about choices and decisions that you may need to make today. And the opposite end of that is being afraid to make those choices and those decisions, okay? Some people may operate in a little bit more firmness today, which some people may be doing passive-aggressive things today, okay? So you want to be mindful of that energy, all right? Now we're gonna end with the number 9, which is all about the mental plane, the mental aspect of self. There's gonna be completion energy. We've been dealing with completion energy for about a month now with January energy, right? So keep it in mind that this completion energy that you should be tapping in today should encompass your mind, body, and soul. Really being able to release and let things go on the mental plane today is going to be important, right? You know, the number 9 also deals with freedom, okay? Freedom of expressing yourself, right? Freedom of self-expression. And you're going to have some people today, if they're not doing that, they're going to feel restricted and not able to feel like they're able to tell their story, okay, or their side of things, all right? Now, keeping in mind, the moon is in Libra, so some people are all going to be about balance and just, you know, not even arguing and fighting, okay? Just, okay, I'm not even fitting to argue with you type stuff, right? Not that you're wrong or right, they just don't want to engage in the argumentative aspect of things today, right? Self-love is going to be key today, and some people that are not operating in self-love will be operating in self-sabotage, okay? Focus is going to be key for some of you today under the number 9, as well as some people that's on the other spectrum of that can find that it is hard for them to concentrate, okay? Keep in mind, you can't be happy and sad at any time, okay? At the same time, you can only be happy or sad. You're going to have to choose which one you want to be in, okay? Now, we're going to start off with the elementals with the wonderful, wonderful air energy, because we're still in Aquarius season. Air energy is going to be Aquarius. It's also going to be Libra and Gemini. If you're not in Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, you can apply this message to your thinking, your mental and your spiritual thinking. And the message is today is that you're very close to achieving your goals, okay? Energy is gaining momentum. You now need to show the world who you are. And if I can just say something really quickly, guys, when this card pops up about energy is gaining momentum, you need to know that that may not always be positive energy. This could also be negative energy, right? It just depends on where you're directing this energy to, right? So you're very close to achieving things, all right? You need to show the world who you are. Energy is gaining momentum. Try not to focus on energy of maybe not being successful and maybe not getting what you want, okay? Because energy is picking up. So whatever you're focusing on is what's going to come about, okay? All right, now we're going to go over to the wonderful, wonderful water energy. Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. If you're not a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, you're going to apply this message, my love, to your emotions, your feelings, okay? Now, The message is nothing will come from this situation. It is time for you to release the negativity, all right? And don't let your pride get in your way. I think that's pretty simple. Whatever you're dealing with emotionally, mentally, financially, spiritually, or any of the lees, okay? You want to make sure that you know that whatever negative aspect is trying to come to you, you're in the void course, which means all of your answers lie within the void course, all right? Nothing is going to come until you center yourself. It's time for you to release whatever negativity is there, and don't allow pride to get in your way, which means if you need help, you may need to ask for it, okay? All right, now we're going to go over to the wonderful, wonderful fire energy, which is going to be Leo, Sagittarius, as well as a wonderful, wonderful Aries, okay? If you're not a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, you can apply this message to the areas of your life that may need action, maybe require movement. This could also be passionate energy, lustful energy, or intuitive energy, okay? And the message is very simple. It's saying take the time out to breathe today. You and your loved ones are safe, okay? No matter how the situation go, you need to know that it's a win-win-win for you, all right? Now, I would say make sure you're operating with integrity, not to get caught up in the karmic drive-bys, which means that even if someone is not looking at you and you know you should be doing something in a particular way and operating with integrity, you need to do so, okay? Because you've already won. So you don't got to fight no more. It's done. It's over. Just breathe. Woosah, okay? And know that you and your loved ones are safe, and it's a win-win outcome for you, all right? Okay, my lovelies, last but not least, we have the wonderful earth signs, and earth energy is going to be Capricorn, Virgos, and Taurus. If you are not a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus, my love, this message is going to apply to the physical things in your life, okay? The house, the car, the bills, the children, and all the responsibilities that comes, you know, into that aspect, okay? Now, you got energy popping up with luck is on your side. You got to surrender to the divine, you know, knowing that all of your hard work is paying off, and you're going to have to remain focused in the bigger picture, right? So luck is on your side. You're going to surrender to the divine, right? Knowing that all of your hard work is paying off, and you need to just be able to see the bigger picture, my wonderful, wonderful earth signs, or if you're tapping into this earth energy, okay? Keeping in mind, my loves, okay? Self-love is going to be key. Remember that the name of the game this year is mental and emotional chess, okay? Today is Moon Day, which is Monday. So keep in mind that Monday is ruled by the moon. So there could be a lot of emotional energy in the air. Sun is in Aquarius. Moon is in Libra. So there's a mixture of things going on today. Check in with yourself throughout the day, okay? It's going to be important, all right? Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. Honor yourself, my loves. And I'm going to see you guys in tomorrow's daily vibration. Bye, my loves.